Cześć przyjaciele, hi friends, welcome to Polish Mama Cooks. In Poland, we do celebrate something that is called Names Day, imieniny. So on specific days there is a specific saint that has his name day. On the 6th of December, we celebrate Święty Mikołaj, which is Santa's Names Day. The tradition is that kids receive small gifts on that day before actual Christmas Eve, because we do open our gifts from a star and not from a Santa on Christmas Eve. And this year I received from a Santa a beautiful apron that I decided to wear today to get into Christmas spirit. If you would like to know more about the tradition of imieniny, I think you should go and see my friend's video, Polish Girl Next Door. She tells a great story about the tradition of imieniny. I'm gonna put the link in the description. In Poland during Christmas we have a lot of different traditions, but one of them is that during Christmas Eve we eat 12 meals. And you can imagine how hard it is to go through all those 12 meals. So we help ourselves with a drink, a compote from dry fruits. It is healthy, it is delicious, and it's so easy to make. And I would like to show you how to make it today, and also what to do with the dry fruits besides just eating them as a dessert. The base for this recipe are dry fruits, and you can pick whatever you like, but the Polish compote from dry fruits is based on dry apples, dry plums, prunes, dry pears, and for some flavor and texture I have some dry apricots. And this is my base. First thing you want to do is clean and wash all your dry fruits, and then put them in a bowl or a pot and let them soak the water for about minimum 3 hours. I usually leave them overnight. So that has been soaking for quite some time right now. I actually made it last night. Fruits are soft. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour all my fruits right now into my pot. And I'm gonna let it cook for 20-25 minutes until fruits are soft but they not fall apart. For a flavor, I'm gonna add 1 stick of cinnamon and some dry anise. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of dry cloves. So the ratio that I use water to dry fruits is 3:1. So if you're using 1 cup of dry fruits, you will have to use 3 cups of water. Of course, the amount are bigger, but this is roughly how you should look at it. So 3 times more water than the fruits. While that is simmering, I'm gonna prepare my orange and my lemon. So my great aunt always said that there are chemicals in orange and in lemon zest, so by using some hot water you can help them go away. So it kind of stayed with me. So this has been simmering for about 10 minutes now, and it's time to taste it. I can already smell the cloves, the anise a bit, the cinnamon, and in the taste it's beautiful. You can taste the apples, the pears, the plums, and that what it needs is a bit of sugar and a bit of lemon and orange zest. So I'm gonna start with lemon, and I do use all of it. I just don't add it at the very beginning because it might change the taste of the compote to a bit sour, and I don't want that. So I'm adding it almost at the very end, like 5 minutes before I'm done with it. And my orange. But I think it needs a bit of sweetness. So you can add sugar, you can add honey. What I like to add is a bit of agave syrup. For now I'm just gonna add a tablespoon. What you have to know is that you add the sugar for your taste. You shouldn't follow a specific recipe, you should just try it and make sure that it's up to your taste. That is perfect. And for the last flavor, I'm gonna add a bit of ginger. Just half a tablespoon. So now I'm gonna let it sit and cool down by itself, and then serve it very, very cold. For the dessert that my mom called galas, what you need is basically the dry fruits, but we need to keep the compote. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna strain my compote out of my fruits, and then I'm gonna pick my cinnamon stick and my star anise. I'm gonna strain that and make a dry fruit pudding. So I don't want to use here my compote. I want to keep it and drink it. So I'm gonna add a tiny bit of water. The taste is still in the fruits, so it won't matter. It is a specific pudding, and I don't remember everyone making it, but I do remember my mom making it. I'm gonna whip some heavy cream, if I'm able to open it up. So I understand that the color might be a little bit off-putting, but trust me, this is delicious, and it helps with all the gluttony that you will have during holidays and Christmas. And to make it less off-putting and a bit more texture and different flavor, I'm gonna add a spoon of whipped cream. So now it's time to try it. This is just delicious. The flavor of the apples, the pears, you can taste the plums, and on top of that you have a bit of flavor for cinnamon and cloves. It's not sweet at all, but it still feels like dessert, so it's gonna be perfect after eating 12 different meals, including some cakes. It's gonna definitely be the star of the Christmas Eve table. Thank you for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed those 2 recipes. Please, if you did, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. That really helps me. And see you next time. Smacznego!